When the moon remembered her name, red earth and silence, there lived a girl everyone had already buried, even though she was still breathing. They called her Mad. She walked barefoot through the market at dawn, dust clinging to her swollen feet, one hand always resting on her pregnant belly, the other reaching for things only she could see. People stepped aside when she passed, not out of kindness, but fear. They said shame had broken her mind. They said pregnancy had stolen her reason. They said some women are not meant to be saved. But madness is not always sickness. Sometimes it is grief with no witness. Across the river lived a young man born into comfort. His house was tall, his gates were heavy, his future was already written in gold. Yet every night he felt empty. Then one evening, under a full moon, he saw her. She stood alone beneath the sky, laughing softly as if the moon had whispered her name. Light carved her face in silver. The world around her fell silent. "Don't look," his driver warned. "She is mad." But the young man did not look away. He returned the next day, and the next, not with questions, but with water, food, and patience. He listened as her words came out broken, tangled, unfinished, and slowly the truth revealed itself. She had loved once, trusted once, and when her womb began to show, the man who promised her forever disappeared. Her family turned their backs. The town turned its mouth against her. And grief, deep, sharp, and lonely, pushed her mind into darkness. She was not mad, she was abandoned. The town did not forgive the young man for seeing her. "A rich son does not kneel in dust," they shouted. "She carries disgrace in her belly." But love does not ask permission. It only asks for courage. He took her home, not as a secret, not as a charity, but as a woman he chose. Through long nights he sat beside her, held her shaking hands, spoke softly to the child growing inside her, and where the world had been cruel, he remained gentle. When the child was born, the room fell quiet. With the first cry of new life, something in her returned. Her eyes cleared, her breath steadied. Her name came back to her. The madness loosened its grip, not because she was forced to heal, but because she was finally safe. She walked back into the market days later, a baby tied to her back, her steps sure, her gaze steady. The same people who once feared her now stared in disbelief. The girl they buried was alive. On a day filled with drums and dancing, the young man married her openly. No shame, no hiding. The town watched as love rewrote what cruelty had written. And the elders say to this day, "Be careful how you judge a broken soul. The one you call mad may only be waiting for someone brave enough to love them back to life."